Boring night.
You want another earthquake?
No, nothing like that. I just want something to help pass the time.
Have you thought about getting a hobby? Take up Sudoku or something quiet like that?
Right. Just wake me up if something important happens, okay?
Will do.
Dispatch to car 146.
Happy now? Go ahead, dispatch.
We've got a 1066 out on High Falls Road near Lovett's Ridge. Caller said white male is walking erratically down the middle of the road.
Copy that. We're en route.
At least it's something.
What's out this way?
Not much. I mean, there's a couple of houses out here, but it's mostly woods.
How close are we to the 75 exit?
Maybe a mile?
Look, there he is. 146 to dispatch.
Go ahead, 146.
We found the guy. Going to talk to him now.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a reason why you're...
Help me.
Is that... Jesus. Don't worry. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get you some help now.
Is that who I think it is?
I think so. But get an ambulance out here. There's blood everywhere and he's pretty torn up.
146 to dispatch.
Go ahead, 146.
We need 1141 at our location.
Roger that. Sending your way. Any other information?
Yeah, call the sheriff. We think we just found his missing podcaster.
How do you think this is going to end?
Take me down to the final decision, and the world will break apart today.
I know who your precious vessel is.
Take me down to the final decision, and the world will break apart today.
The only thing I've ever done is run from them.
And the world will break apart
It's time for Ahriman to rise.
today.
You can't keep hidden. You can't keep your secrets forever. Your plans will be stopped.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. They just ignored us.
Why? When has a rake ever ignored a free meal?
They wouldn't. They attack anything that moves. Unless
Unless what?
it can't be. He was trapped.
Who was trapped? What are you talking about?
Cinder.
Wait, now, you told me Cinder wasn't in the picture anymore.
I may have been mistaken.
You may have been mistaken? Ezekiel, sending a birthday card late is a mistake. If Cinder's down here, you fucked up.
That's the only explanation I've got. He's the only thing that could make the rakes act like that.
So this is where we turn back, right?
No, you don't understand. If Cinder is awake, it's even more important that we do what we came here to do.
And what is that exactly? If all we're doing is trying to test my limits, we could have gone somewhere pleasant, like a park. This place smells like mildew, and I'm supposed to be this vessel thing. Why can't I just wave my hands and burn the rakes like I did back at the compound?
I don't know. Maybe the Elder knew that the rakes weren't dangerous to us this time. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe I'm just an old fool that's living a fantasy, and I don't have a goddamn idea what I'm doing. All I know is that if Cinder is awake, he must be stopped. And he must be stopped sooner rather than later.
How? How the hell do we stop Cinder?
With you.
Yeah, good plan. Maybe I'll just go in there and ask him politely to leave.
Cinder is Ahriman's advocate. He is the keeper of his power. But right now, you have that same power. You can stop him.
You were just telling me that you might be full of shit, and now you want me to face this monster?
I have my faith that the Elder will protect us.
How? How do you have so much faith in something that has done nothing so far?
Because it's the only thing I have left.
You better be right, old man.
I hope I am.
And she'll let us know when she finds something?
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Thank you, Young.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
We're all friends here, Young. What's on your mind?
We need to get Tara... We need to get Officer Shaw out of there.
Do you know something we don't? Is she in danger?
She's in danger every moment she's there. Keeping her there any longer is just putting her more and more at risk. And I don't think it's worth the information at this point.
Not worth the information? We have basically crippled any support system they've had in place here. With Barnabas out of the picture and their only other means of support, it's just a matter of time before they close up shop and leave.
Yes, sir. I understand, but we're done with that. We got everything we need. There's no reason to leave Officer Shaw in place anymore. It's time to bring her in.
And finding out more about this earthquake, that's not a big deal.
Respectfully, sir, have you considered the possibility that it's just an earthquake? Even if it is connected, I doubt Gabriel Morgan will know anything more than we do about it.
And you know this for sure? Or is it just some excuse to get your girlfriend home?
Fuck you, sir.
Excuse me?
Whoa. Calm down, both of you. Don't we have enough to deal with without you two going after each other as well?
Shit. I'm sorry, Young. That was out of line of me. I know it's personal for you. Hell, it's personal for all of us. You never steered us wrong, though. You say she's gotten all she can, then I believe you.
Thank you.
We'll start working on an exit plan, but before we can get her out, I want to confirm that Morgan didn't have anything to do with the earthquake. As soon as we know that for sure, we'll bring your girl home. Does that work for you?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. What?
Don't look at me.
No, it's just that even telling me to fuck off, you sirred me.
Oh,
You two need serious help.
This is Burke speaking. How may I help? Holy shit. Yeah, we'll be right there.
What?
They found him.
Let me get this straight. You've been holding Barnabas Kane and this Robert fellow as your prisoners, just for kicks, for 6 months. For 6 months you had them under your thumb, and you could have killed them at any time. But now that they're free, you want me to track them down and kill them for you?
Kill him and be done with it. I can do this for you.
My dear May, I can't afford for you to be gone from my side. I need you to complete the tasks that are set in front of me, not the ones that are behind me. I need someone to clean up my mess. And I'm sure that with proper motivation, Mr. Barton would love to play the maid for me.
Doctor.
Excuse me?
It's Dr. Barton, and my question to you is why should I? We already made a deal, Locke. I bring you to May. I walk away scot-free, so why should I go after Barnabas and Robert? What's in it for me?
What do you want, Dr. Barton?
I want what I've always wanted, Mr. Locke. I want a seat at the table. I want to see the power for myself. I want to be a part of it.
He's insane. Don't listen to him, George.
I assure you I am perfectly sane. I've been preparing for this ever since my time back at the hospital. Remember that, George? Remember how you and I would sit and talk? I liked our talks. You were always so much smarter than the rest of the patients there. I can't believe it took me so long to figure out who was really behind the explosion.
I have no idea what you are implying, Dr. Barton.
No need to play coy with me, George. How long have you been planning the escape? Months? Years? Was it before or after Annabelle arrived? Was she truly your confidant, or just a patsy for you to point the finger at?
Now, Doctor. No need to speak ill of the dead.
No, let's speak ill of her. She was nothing. George took her under his wing just to watch her burn. She would have done anything for him, and that made her the perfect scapegoat.
Do not speak, May. He's bluffing. He doesn't know anything.
Did Annabelle know you were consorting with May on the side?
Of course not. Why would she need to know that?
Did she know any of your real plan?
Annabelle truly believed that we were doing the Elder's bidding. I almost felt sorry for her.
But instead you were, what, following your precious Araman's commands instead?
Why does everyone assume I was receiving orders from someone? I learned of this, Ahriman years ago. That's why I came to Griffin in the first place. I wanted that power for myself. Why do you think I let myself get caught?
You wanted to get inside the hospital.
Of course. It was where I could be closest to him.
Why blow up the hospital? What did you have to gain?
Oh, everything, Doctor. Everything. The explosion is what started it all.
This vessel nonsense.
Before that night, there was no vessel. There was no advocate. There was simply Ahriman.
You expect me to believe there was a god under our feet the entire time, and you question whether I'm insane.
But you want to see that power nonetheless. You want to see something you don't truly believe in. And you locked me away for being insane. Maybe you deserve to have a cell right next to mine. He was there. He was there the entire time. But he was trapped. The wards kept him there, kept him powerless.
Wards?
Leftovers from long before the time when Griffin was civilized. The Creeks thought they could kill Ahriman, but all they succeeded in doing was trapping him. That's why Chief McIntosh was executed. Not because of a silly land deal. Even back then, Ahriman had his followers. But even after his death, the wards remained intact. His tribe made sure of that.
But you still haven't answered my question. Why the explosion?
The explosion was meant to free Ahriman. It was meant to destroy the remaining wards that hadn't been swallowed up by modern times. But it failed. The wards held, and Ahriman was nearly destroyed.
Oh, it all makes sense now.
What's so funny?
I've been racking my brain as to why you got caught the second time. It wasn't part of your grand plan. You were scared.
How dare you?
Please, May, George here isn't infallible. He's human just like all of us. His grand plan had one flaw. He didn't see it, and his precious Airman didn't see it either, and it nearly destroyed him in the process. When it didn't, and George realized it, he was afraid of some type of retribution. So he did the only thing he could think of to protect himself. He allowed himself to get caught again and shipped away.
He would never have done that.
May, he's correct.
What?
It was a moment of weakness. But by the time I made my decision, it was too late. I was behind bars once again. Much tighter security than the hospital.
So what changed? Why did it take you so many years to finally make your escape?
It was the lunar eclipse. His power was extended much further than it normally would be. He reached out to me and reminded me of my promise to him, reminded me of everything I had to lose if I didn't fulfill my end of the bargain.
I see. So why not just go down there and take out the wards yourself?
Boyd.
Richard Boyd? That simpleton. I thought he was dead.
So did I. He's the advocate now.
I've heard the name, of course, in my studies, but I didn't believe it. And the earthquake? You think he caused it?
Yes.
But why now?
I don't know. That's why the solar eclipse was perfect. He was trapped and unable to stop anyone. That's why Barnabas tried to rush his plans to find the vessel.
So who is the vessel?
I don't know for certain. I have my suspicions, but I'll keep those to myself.
There's still one thing I don't understand.
Fine. Ask.
How did Boyd become Cinder? He was nothing at the hospital. Someone with a brain injury, nothing more. There was nothing special about him. What happened?
When the explosion happened, Harriman was fractured. His power dispersed, and that power had to find a new host to fill.
And it found Boyd.
It would appear so. So, Dr. Barton, have I given you the answers you wanted?
I do believe so.
So do we have an agreement?
Oh, yes. I would have been more than happy to kill Barnabas for free after the insults he gave me, but the fact that you were willing to make a bargain makes it all the more sweet. And when I'm done?
When you are done, you may return with us to the tunnels to watch what unfolds, if that's your true desire.
Then we have an agreement.
Good.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
No, I'm not, but that's the only idea I can think of. Do you have a better one?
Look, sister, I'm a loaded weapon. Point me at a target, and I'm your guy. But coming up with a plan has never been my strong suit.
I think you're selling yourself short, huh? You don't think I read up on you before we started working together, huh? The woman in Nebraska, the two brothers in Toronto, the girl in Atlanta. Do I need to keep going?
I was getting paid. It's different.
You turned down payment from a family in California after getting their daughter out of a cult.
They would have gone bankrupt paying me. I wasn't about to rescue that girl from one hell just to put her in another.
Oh, come on, Kate. The list goes on and on. You've done dozens of jobs just to help people out, not for the money. And why did you come when Peter called?
I owed him a favor. He helped me on a job in Florida a few years back, and there was a nice payback involved to boot.
And why did you stay?
I don't like leaving things unfinished. This ain't over yet, and I'll see it through to the end.
Like I said, you're a good guy.
You need to get your head checked. I ain't no good guy. But that doesn't mean I won't do the occasional good thing, so don't go putting a cape on me. I've done plenty of bad, too.
Oh, keep telling yourself that if it makes you feel better.
You gonna make the call or not?
Yeah, let's get this over with because I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, Yeah, hi. I'm looking for an employee there, and I'm wondering if you could...
Karen? Karen Rogers? Is that you?
Carrie? Oh my goodness. I almost didn't recognize your voice. How are you?
I'm good. What's wrong?
We have a problem, and we need your help.
It's about Cinder, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can be there in a couple of hours.
Tunnels was written by Robert Chauncey and Charlie Dukes, and was produced by Haunted Griffin Entertainment. It stars, in order of appearance, Bryce Cook as Officer McBride, Tal Munier as Officer Carr, Emily Rittenmer as the dispatcher, Robert Chauncey as Robert, Charlie Dukes as Peter, Pete Lutz as Ezekiel, Carrie Michael Ayers as Sheriff Burke, Caitlin Buckley as Young, Peter O'Malley as Detective Bowman, Thoreau Smiley as Dr. Barton, Rihanna McAfee as May, Jason D. Johnson as Locke, Randy Cool as Cade, Sarah Golding as Karen, and introducing Connie Kitts as Carrie. Our theme music is The World Will Break by Dano. If you like this song and want to hear more from him, check out his website at danosongs.com. Our outro music was written by Thoreau Smiley. For more stuff from him, check out his shows Attention Hellmart Shoppers, Harmless Phosphorescence, and anything from Harmless Entertainment Network. If you like Tunnels or any of the shows from Haunted Griffin Entertainment, there are a few ways you can show your support. You can give them 5-star ratings wherever you rate and review podcasts. This allows for broader visibility, allowing for even more people to discover us. You can tell people about us on social media, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, or even MySpace. Putting our show out there can bring even more people to our listening audience just like you. And if you really want to help, you can support us on Patreon, where you get early access to all of our shows on Haunted Griffin Entertainment, care package opportunities, and exclusive access to our patron-only series, Ghosts of Griffin. To become a patron, visit us at patreon.com/hauntedgriffin. You can also purchase t-shirts, coffee cups, stickers, and much more at our TeePublic store at teepublic.com/user/hauntedgriffin. For more information on Haunted Griffin Entertainment, visit our website at hauntedgriffin.com. Join us on social media. Our Twitter is @TunnelsPodcast, or join our Discord. Our audio drama spotlight is shining on Less is Morgue, which, by the way, has one of the best names ever. Less is Morgue is set in Tallahassee, Florida, but not the one you and I know. This is a world where monsters, ghouls, and ghosts are the norm, while the hosts, Riley and Evelyn, attempt to record and produce a podcast, often interrupted by everything from Blackbeard's ghost to an irritating tech bro with a god complex. Subscribe and listen to Less is Morgue wherever you listen to good audio dramas at, and always remember to support audio drama.